Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Houston Astros and the Texas Rangers. Rangers baseball next. Colby Allard, the southpaw out of the Golden State, gets the call here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be exciting. This is one of the top young pitchers in the game right now. He keeps getting better. He keeps learning. And if he continues at this pace, this guy has a chance to be one of the more reliable pitchers in the game.
Digging in, Craig Biggio. He will lead this one off today.
The afternoon for Houston, the second baseman, Craig Biggio.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch today is taken for strike one. Fellas, this Rangers ball club as they begin play, they come in off a good victory last time out, but one that was just their second win in their last 8 tries.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Roll? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here.
Fastball at the letters, and he turns on it, hits it high and deep out to center field. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
Batting second, the designated hitter, Jose Altuve.
So up to the plate next will be Jose Altuve. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And now pitch on the way. Our temperature at first pitch and even 70 degrees here this afternoon. Bases are empty, one man out. Hit the other way out toward right field. Chu has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Batting third, the first baseman, number 5, Jeff Bagwell.
Stepping up to the plate, Jeff Bagwell. He's driven in 4 runs on 4 hits to this point in the series. Here comes the first pitch.
No, that's in.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I gotta believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fastball laid off well below the knees. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Earl Hendricks.
Hey, D-Roll, Earl Hendricks, he's not a guy that gets a lot of complaints by either players or pitchers. He's a pretty good umpire.
Yeah, Dan, Earl's got a great track record in his sport. He's pretty consistent, and overall, he's been a fair umpire. He was absolutely all over that fastball. Have to find a way to keep that fair.
Now a swing and a fly ball. But this will land untouched. Here now the 2-2.
Got a full count.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Now the payoff pitch home is taken on the inside corner. Strike 3. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. And now the Rangers will get their shot in a scoreless ball game. Zach Greinke will be on the mound for the Astros. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this ought to be fun to watch in this one here today. A guy with over 2,000 career strikeouts. Think about it. He knows how to get swings and misses, and he knows how to paint the corners. Hopefully, he'll bring some of that in this one here, and he should be fun to watch.
Now to the plate, Michael Young. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Rangers, the first baseman, Michael Young.
Here's the pitch. And that's on the outside corner for a strike. Fellas, taking a look at these Astros entering play here this afternoon. They were losers last time out, but still in a decent groove as they'd won 4 of 5 prior to that.
Yeah, Matty, this is the big one right here. They've split the first 2 games of this series. You want to steal one right here and be feeling good about it.
This one is crushed. Back, and gone. So a solo home run for Michael Young. First home run of the campaign for him, and they've taken a one-run lead.
What a way to start this one off. Scoreless top of the frame, and you answer with a bomb in the bottom of the first.
Batting second, the third baseman.
Into the box, Matt Duffy. As the first pitch misses high and inside for ball one. Greinke has pitched his way to a little more than 200 career wins. Really quite an impressive total by today's standards. Now the 1-0 is in there for strike one.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
Base is empty here with nobody out. Slapped hard the opposite way. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
He was able to spit on that first slider right there, guys, but he didn't let the second one go. Able to execute and drive the baseball.
Nate Walker.
To the plate now, Nate Walker. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Set to deliver the 0-1.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
Duffy gets his lead at first, nobody out. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Now the 0-2 pitch. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball one. Sharp ground ball to third. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit.
Hey, that's a heck of an effort by the third baseman right there, selling out to try and save extra bases for the pitcher, but it got through.
Into the box now, Pudge Rodriguez. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball one.
This is exactly the situation you drew up from an offensive standpoint. Good pitcher on the mound, but you got a chance to bury him early in this one.
The 1-0 home.
I'm absolutely shocked he took that pitch right there. Right in the wheelhouse, low 90s heater. That's one you got to let go on.
And there's ball two now.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
The 2-1 home.
Ball out.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
First and second here with nobody out. Takes this the other way to right. Into a slide, and he makes a great catch for the first down.
The designated hitter, Willie.
That's a slick play out there as we take a look at it on show motion. He was charging in quickly, and he slides to get under the ball just before it reaches the ground and gets the out. Well done.
Up next for the Rangers, Willie Calhoun. And a great chance for the Rangers to add on in just the first inning. From the belt, the pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Awesome execution right there. Great pitcher's pitch and an excellent job to get ahead in a tough spot.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Greinke, a native Floridian. He's a 17-year big league vet, so I think you could say he's just about seen it all.
Yeah, and he's had to continue to evolve and adjust as a ball player. To stay in the league that long, 15 years, I can't begin. He's on the short list. There's not many guys who make it a year, 2 years, maybe max. I would wonder what the average length is of guys in the big leagues, but to stay in this game 15 years screams to being a great teammate and being willing to constantly adjust.
He's set. Here's the 2-2.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line, and no one will track it down. First and second now, one man out. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
Wow, he's looking awfully shaky to start this game, guys. That's 3 hits and a walk, and there's no doubt that he's fighting himself right now. See if he can get this train back on the rails here.
So next to the plate for Texas, Danny Santana. He's got hits in each of the last 5 ball games. Here's the first pitch to him. Right side, hit hard. And that's through into right field for a base hit. 1 run scored. And he is in there.
Everything done right, Dan, on both sides, the defensive side and the offensive side, to send him, and the outfielder made a strong, accurate throw, but that runner was safe.
No doubt about it. That's one of those where you got to be aggressive as a third base coach. You know the outfielder has a strong throwing arm. You're taking a lot of things you're trying to get through a decision to send. A good send in a close play, but it all worked out.
Here's Joey Gallo now as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. The average not quite where he wants it, down in the 220s. 3 homers and 6 RBIs. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here, take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2.
This inning hasn't gone the way he wanted it to, but it's not a total disaster yet. Sometimes pitching is about damage control, so if he can strand these guys out there, that would be pretty huge.
And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. Shin-Soo Choo will follow here. He waits on deck. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
At the plate, Shin-Soo Choo. Another first inning RBI opportunity for him here. He's set. Here it comes. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike.
1-2.
1-2 count.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And a strike 3 called. My gracious, what a pitch with the bases loaded, and there are 2 away now.
The second baseman.
So Elvis Andrus, the next to bat, comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. Already pitching from a deficit here as he fires this one by him for strike 1.
Even though we're still in the early going, I think this game's at a tipping point right now. They've got a chance to put this game out of reach, but if they can't score any more here, the other guys feel like the door's still open.
Throw on to first, and an important pitch there as they get out of the inning before things explode. So they do get 3 that inning. That's the good news. The bad news is they leave 3 men on base. 1 inning in the books here. It's the Rangers 3 and the Astros nothing. So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, Yordan Alvarez. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Love the early lead, but this game is far from over. Got to stay on top of what you're trying to do out there and execute pitches.
A swing and a high drive to right center field. Santana is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, number 2, Alex Bregman.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up Alex Bregman. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
That's the ball.
The 1-0. Misses for the second ball.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Now the 2-0 home. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. Here now the 2-2. Again, he sends it out of play. 1 out, nobody on. And he fouls this one off. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher, but you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
And a fastball misses there. Ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
Set to get his day started, Carlos Correa, and it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball.
Runners on first with 1 down. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
The 2-0 on the way.
3-0. Hey!
3-1.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. And he misses again here. It's ball 4. And that's back-to-back walks here with 1 away.
We knew coming into this game that this guy has a tendency to give up a lot of free passes, and history repeats itself as he's already given up 2 walks here. I'll tell you, effectively wild is a pretty tough thing to be.
Striding in, George Springer. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball 1.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
The 1-0 home is a fastball that misses.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
From the belt, kicks and deals. The bouncer to the left side. And indeed, he'll not even try as he goes to first, and that means 2 men are in scoring position now with 2 away.
Batting in, the right fielder, Josh Reddick.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. First pitch coming. Here it is.
That's inside.
According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Reddick has a slugging percentage a little over .425, a respectable number. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. Popped him up. Duffy shading to his right. He's got it, and that'll get him out of the jam. A couple of walks, but no damage. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. So it's back to the top of the order now, and here comes the clutch-hitting Michael Young.
Goes to show you how strong this guy is. That wasn't a bad breaking ball that he hit for a home run in that last at bat. That ball was down and away. He went out and hooked it and pulled it. This guy's definitely a good hitter.
No balls and a strike to count. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now. This pitch is popped up. Bagwell in foul ground. 1 down.
The third baseman, number 6, Matt Duffy.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that means the corner infielder Matt Duffy will bat next. First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball.
Duffy, often known as the Duff Man in baseball circles. He was taken in the 18th round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fouled away. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
He's looking a lot sharper and has settled in here in the second inning. It'd be hard not to, because that first inning was pretty much a mess. But I give him credit for letting it go and making some really good adjustments.
Standing in now, Nate Walker. As he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball one. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. High pop up. Maldonado is there. And the inning is over. Rangers set down in order, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Now at the plate, Martin Maldonado. 2 hits and 8 tries for the series.
Martin Maldonado.
First pitch on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Center fielder on the run. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 7, second baseman, Craig Biggio.
Next up for the Astros, Craig Biggio. He flew out in his last at bat. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch.
No, that missed.
And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So a solo shot here to left center field. 4th home run here in the early going. And the Astros are on the scoreboard. It's now a 3-1 ball game.
Baseball has really changed. Remember when leadoff guys were guys that would just draw walks and steal bases? But that's not the case anymore. Guys like this, they have pop in their bat and they can go deep.
In now, Jose Altuve, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. The 1-0 home. And he gets under this one a bit as this is lifted into center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The batter, the first baseman, Jeff Bagwell.
Striding in once again, Jeff Bagwell, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Here it comes. There's a drive out toward the alley in right center. And that is off the wall. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
You'd think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now. He's been torching them all weekend, and he stays hot here with another extra base hit. They'll be happy when this series is over, so they don't have to deal with this dude anymore.
So now to the plate, Yordan Alvarez, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1.
Nope, ball.
There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. 2 out here and a runner at second. Fouled off. Ball 2. Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Full count still. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Count still full, 3-2. Payoff pitch one more time. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Home run number 5 on the year. And the Astros have pulled level now at 3-3.
Well, if I was the manager, I would tell my pitchers to work around this guy. I mean, he's hit 3 home runs against them in this series. What more do they need to see? 4, 5? Jeez, enough is enough.
The third baseman, number 2.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Now the 1-0. Ripped down the first base line, but a foul ball, 1-1. 3 runs already home here. Hit hard on the ground to second. Andrus fields it cleanly. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Welcome back to Arlington. Before we get much further, let's check in with Heidi.
Matt, I talked with the Rangers manager during the inning break about the team's offensive production to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Leading off the Rangers.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Pudge Rodriguez. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. Squared up a fastball nicely, and that's all you can do. You just want to be on time for the heater, and he's prepared for this next AB.
That's the ball.
Down and in here, 1 ball, no strikes. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Springer has a read on it. 1 away.
The designated hitter, number 5, Willie Calhoun.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And in to bat next, former Dodger minor leaguer Willie Calhoun. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. And the pitch. This pitch is popped up. Bagwell waits on it. 2 gone.
Now batting, center fielder, Danny Santana.
Digging in the switch hitter, Danny Santana. He reached on a single in his first try. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Santana playing here in his age 29 season. He's a veteran of 7 years at the major league level. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Rangers. We played 3 and our score 3-3. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I discussed the Astros offense with Houston's manager, and he was very pleased with how little they're swinging and missing right now. Looking at the advanced data, our researchers found that about 9 of 10 swings are resulting in some sort of contact today, which is well above Major League average. The result has been a lot of balls in play, a lot of hits, and solid run production, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Leading off for Houston.
Digging in, Carlos Correa. He drew a walk his first time up. Here's the pitch. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. This is flared out towards second. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
The center fielder, number 4, George Springer.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and former World Series MVP George Springer bats next. First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball. 1 ball, no strike.
The 1-0. And he'll miss the target there with the curveball, and it's 2-1 now. And it's fouled away.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
Next to the Astros.
So here's Josh Reddick, 0 for 1 after a pop-out in foul territory his first time through.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
A ball and no strikes. That's wide, 2-0.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to hump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
This is pulled into right. A dive, but it's off his glove.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there. Dan was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Boy, this lineup is so deep, 1 through 9. They could put a hurting on you, and they're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
To first, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1 left for Houston. Through 3.5, we're all even at 3 apiece. So that brings up the big bat of Joey Gallo. For the series, he's 3 for 12.
Joey Gallo.
Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And quickly there's one down to lead off the frame.
Now batting, right fielder, Shin-Soo Choo.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Shin-Soo Choo. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and he was locked up by a good fastball for strike 3 last time. I'm interested to see if they attack him the same way. Come at him with hard velo late or snap something off in the dirt to see if he'll fish.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Here it comes on 1-1. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting his showers. A credit to him. He's been able to regroup, find his mechanics, and find a way to stay in this game.
Here's Greinke's 1-2. In tight with the slider, 2-2.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
The 2-2.
Ball.
Elvis Andrus will be next. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. A bouncer to the left side. Bregman gloves it. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now.
Second baseman, Elvis Andrus.
Now at the plate, Elvis Andrus comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
1-0.
The 1-0.
That's the ball.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
3-0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
And he'll just float a change in here now for a strike.
3-1.
Swung on and missed. 3-2.
Looked like he swung at ball 4 right there. Clearly he saw something in that pitch that he liked out of the pitcher's hand, but that wasn't a pitch he was going to do a whole lot with.
And that is in there for a 2-out base knock.
There's a lot of moving parts in some guys' swings. It usually takes them a month or so to get it ironed out.
At the plate now, Michael Young, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Runner on first, 2 away, all tied at 3 apiece. Ground ball sent back up the middle, scooped up, and an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. 1 left for Texas. 4 innings in the books, tied 3-3. Ready for another shot now. Craig Biggio. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Under it is Chu as he takes it in for the first out.
Next to the Astros, the designated hitter, Jose Altuve.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Jose Altuve. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is.
That's the ball.
3 runs, 4 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. That evens it up 1-1. The pitch. And a fastball is hit on the ground towards short. And that's the second out.
The first baseman, number 5, Jeff Bagwell.
Now here comes the Rangers skipper out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll head for an early shower as he fails to go the requisite 5 innings, but it doesn't matter anyway in a tie game. He'll leave with a no decision. Nick Goody will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season.
Number 41, Nick Goody.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Jeff Bagwell. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. First pitch on its way.
Ball. Outside.
Now the Rangers get a reliever up and throwing in the bullpen as a right-hander's begun to warm up out there. The 1-0 delivery.
That's the ball. 2 balls, no strikes.
A strike, and it's 2-1. 3 runs, 4 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Bagwell. Now here's the pitch.
Ball.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Count remains full. Another full count pitch home. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Up next for the Astros, the left fielder, Yordan.
Ready once again, Yordan Alvarez. And he's coming off a 2-run homer his last time around.
Yeah, that last at bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Here comes the first pitch. Pitch out. Nothing doing. And he fouls this one off. And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Center fielder giving chase. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Astros leave one halfway home, tied at 3. Set now for the bottom of the fifth. In now, Matt Duffy. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And that's the first down.
The batter, the shortstop, Nate Walker.
Now at the plate, Nate Walker. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, we used to have a saying right here. You would stride to the plate for this AB trying to chop wood. Not in today's game. You just want to get your bat plane on the same path of the ball. Can't continue to swing under those elevated heaters.
One out, nobody on. In there, and it's even at one.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
Now a changeup is bounced to second. He's right there. Throw on to first is in time, and Greinke's got himself 2 outs.
Now batting, the catcher, Ivan Rodriguez.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and set to stand in perhaps the premier backstop of the last 20 years, the veteran Pudge Rodriguez. Fastball in there for a called strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Going back is the left fielder to the track, and that one is gone. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 3 here in the early going as they take the lead 4-3.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
And here's the former prize Dodger prospect Willie Calhoun. As he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
Hey, this guy's nasty on the mound, and to check swing and not chase that one puts himself right back in the count.
Two
2-1.
balls, 1 strike.
And this will be fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. A dive, and he knocks it down. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, dealer in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Greinke comes set. Here's the first pitch. Danny Santana is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. 2 out with the man at first. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. From the stretch. Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside. It leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Here he comes again, 1-2. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh, my goodness. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Now in the box, Alex Bregman in his career against this pitcher. He's a .333 hitter.
Alex Bregman.
And the pitch. Bregman is one of the few true superstar hitters in the game. You're no doubt aware of it, but it doesn't matter who he's facing. He's a major league threat to hit the ball hard somewhere just about every time he steps into the box.
Yeah, one of the best hitters and truly blessed by the gods, but I don't think people realize the amount of time and effort this guy has put into honing his craft to become one of the great hitters in our sport.
Look into Pudge now, the 1-1. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. A good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Here's the 2-1. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Great situation right here. Leading off the inning, you gotta find a way to get on base any way possible. But I don't like to take the aggression away from hitters. If it's in your zone, I want you swinging.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter is aboard to start the 6th.
Well, there's only a one-run cushion to play with, so he's got to be upset after he walked the leadoff man here. Go-ahead run comes to the plate, and there are no outs. This could be a very interesting inning.
Stepping up now, Carlos Correa. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. This one runs a little too far in. Ball 2.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
The 2-1 home. There's a well-hit ball out to right center field. But that'll be off the wall in right center. Bregman rounds the corner and is headed home. Safe at the plate. It's a 4-4 game.
Yeah, it's always nice to get a run right back after you've given one up to the guys in the other dugout. So he squares this thing up really well to drive in a run and ties us up at 1.
Brett Martin takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning.
Number 59, Brett Martin.
Here's George Springer as he'll look at a slider that runs in too far for ball 1. A runner at second, nobody out. Well struck, but foul over by the coaching box. Here's the 1-1.
Yeah.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Fouled away. And here's a curveball that just about got away as it misses inside for a ball. No one out with a runner at second. 2-2 pitch is fouled away. Looking for the K. Here's the pitch.
Full count.
Due next is Josh Reddick as he gets ready in the on-deck circle. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's a 5-4 game.
Boy, what a battle there, Dero. Several pitch at bat right there. He threw everything but the kitchen sink, and he was still able to get an RBI base hit.
And Dan, I can't tell you, the longer the ABs go, usually I'll tell you, you get in that swing mode where if he throws the rosin bag, you're pulling the trigger on it. Wait for him to settle in his zone and not come outside of it and end up getting a knock.
At the plate, Josh Reddick, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Boy, Dero, when you're starting to swing it like this team is, doesn't matter. They bring in a new relief pitcher, right? And he gets greeted with back-to-back base hits.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you want to do. In today's day and age of bullpen down your throat, you very rarely see back-to-back knocks when these guys are throwing smoke.
That's one of the keys, too. When you come in facing guys out of the bullpen, they're being taught to throw strikes early, and they're taking advantage of it. He's throwing strikes, and they're jumping all over him.
And, looked inside, but that's ruled as strike. 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
1-1.
Hits are even at 7 apiece. Maldonado behind a ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. In the dirt here. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. Lifted down the line in left. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
That's down into left center for a base hit. And the runner will score from second.
Hey guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up and he was able to put good wood on it.
Craig Biggio will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the third inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. First pitch of the at-bat. Oh, it's off the third base bag. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. And the run is in to score from third.
Boy, you know, in today's game, D-Row, pitchers are being taught high velocity, go get ahead, strike one. Boy, that didn't work in that situation.
Yeah, and guys have such put-away pitches, Dan. You don't want to go super deep in the count. Find yourself with 2 strikes on you, and here comes a nasty slider or a nasty split finger. He had an approach right there. He wanted to use an ambush tactic, and it worked.
Into the box now, Jose Altuve. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Two balls and a strike to Jose Altuve.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Just off the inside part of the plate. It's 3-1.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
4 runs here in this half inning. Too high, and that cost him ball 4.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
So striding in, Jeff Bagwell. He's 1 for 2 in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
1 ball, no strike.
Pitcher on the mound has to find a way to minimize damage right here. Gotta believe he's willing to trade 2 outs for a run.
The 1-0 home. Bases loaded here, nobody out. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
Hey, it often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Now the 2-1 pitch. On the ground is short. This could be 2. 1 there. Back to first, but he wasn't able to set his feet that time as he gets knocked down, and they only get 1.
Well, he definitely rushed himself on that return throw to first there, and he threw it away. They got the force at second, and the runner didn't advance, so it'll just be scored a fielder's choice.
Cody Allen will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season.
Number 31, Cody Allen.
Yordan Alvarez will be the first to greet him here as he'll do so with runners at the corners and only 1 out. From the belt, the pitch.
Yeah.
And there's ball one. Still only one out in the inning. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. The 1-2.
That's the ball. 2-2.
Fouled off. The 2-2 one more time is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
The third baseman.
And that'll bring up Alex Bregman. A couple of walks for him thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Ball one.
That's the ball. 1-1.
A 1-1. A bouncer up the middle. And that is through into center field. A base hit onto the shortstop, but thrown away. Onto the shortstop, but thrown away.
Well, that run won't be charged against him, but he's still disappointed. His job is to shut the door down when they call on him, and he just couldn't get it done there.
Correa.
So next to swing the bat will be Carlos Correa, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. And it's fouled away. Two men are on with two men out. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. 2-2.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
And this is lifted out towards straightaway center field. Long run for the center fielder. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. So a great inning there as they bat around to score 6 times to open up the lead. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9 due up in the home half. It's the Astros 9 and the Rangers 4. Digging in, Joey Gallo. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Two 2-0 the count to the Rangers left fielder. Ooh, and heads up as this is pulled foul.
I think for every player, for every former player, that swing right there is the reason we need to extend the netting without question. Want the fans to be safe.
And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. But the throw will be well late. So a good play, but it's all for naught as that'll be an infield single.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
0 for 2 for him to this point. The 1-0. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
And little doubt about that one. That's in there, and it's 2-1.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first 2 pitches. Anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
Ball even at 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there, a little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Lifted in the air out to left field. And Alvarez will be there for the first out.
The batter, number 1, second baseman, Elvis Andrews.
Coming to the plate now, Elvis Andrews. 1 for 2. He grounded out first time up and followed that with a base hit. Here it comes now to Andrews. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. Bregman has it to second for 1. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2, and it gets him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. On to the back third here this afternoon, and we've got it for you on the show. Jesse Chavez is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 30, Jesse Chavez.
Digging in now, George Springer. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
George Springer.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Hard one. 0-1.
Line drive to left. Gallo is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
So striding forward now, Josh Reddick. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch.
1-0.
Now the 1-0. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Reddick behind a ball and 2 strikes. And he fouls this one off. Just hung in there on that one. Fouled away. Line down the left field line. But this will be foul.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort.
Well, what do you do when guys keep fouling pitches off like this? I guess you could back them off the plate by throwing one inside.
Fly ball right down the line in left. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
The catcher, Martin Maldonado.
Striding in for Houston, Martin Maldonado. He singled his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fouled off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Look into Pudge now, the 1-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. A 2-2 count to the Astros catcher. And he reaches out for one and may have chased it as this is skied into the air to straightaway center. Santana is under it and he makes the catch for out number 3. Astros go down 1-2-3. They're on top, however, 9-4. Roberto Ozuna will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Number 54, Roberto Ozuna.
So the Rangers batting order turns over and set to go. Michael Young, he launched one over the wall back in the opening frame.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
First pitch on its way.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
And he lays off for ball 1. Two balls and a strike to the Rangers leadoff hitter. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. Here's the pitch. Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2. Pitch is popped up. Bagwell has a play. 1 down.
Now batting, third baseman, Matt Duffy.
So digging in now, Matt Duffy. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now this pitch is swung on and popped up. And this will also head toward the right side of the infield. Biggio ranges back and he has it for out number 2.
Shortstop, Nate Walker.
Settling in now, Nate Walker. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Ball 1 to start the at bat. And it's fouled away. The 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Here's the pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Rangers set down in order. They trail it here 9-4. Jose Leclerc has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 25, Jose.
So the Houston lineup turns over, and to the plate, Craig Biggio. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. First pitch coming. Here it is. Here's a pop-up now. Walker is there for it. 1 away.
Now that
every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? One pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Striding forward now is the DH, Jose Altuve. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. And that misses. 2-1.
Oh, that's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
Fastball well outside.
3 balls and
Call
no
didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
Now a slider here, but this will miss off the plate away, and it's ball 4.
The hitter was dug in looking for something to hit, but he would have needed a telephone pole to hit that thing way out of the zone.
Bagwell.
At the plate, Jeff Bagwell. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. He's set, and the pitch. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Runners on first with 1 down. A ball and a strike to count to the Astros first baseman. And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now.
And when you're already down 5, the last thing you want to do is fall behind in the count when you're on the mound. That's not going to do anything to help you get back into this thing.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out.
Up next to the Astros, the left fielder, Yordan Alvarez.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Yordan Alvarez. He homered back in the 3rd inning in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Here it comes, 1-0.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
And now a called strike that time as the zone expands a bit here. It's 2-1 now.
Don't know for sure, but I think he may have been taking there thinking his teammate on first was going to be on the move.
It's wide, and he's in there with the stolen base.
Clearly, they're not satisfied with the lead they're working with right now, and I like that. You don't want to disrespect your opponent and do that in a blowout game, but I don't think you can get comfortable with a 5-run lead, and now they've got a chance to add on to it.
And he fouls this one off. The 2-2. Ground ball foul down the left side. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And he struck him out. One left for Houston. They're on top, however, 9-4. Ryan Presley will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Number 55, Ryan Presley.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. Next to bat will be the Texas cleanup hitter, Pudge Rodriguez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Yeah, Matt, going back to that last at-bat when he hit the homer, that was a fastball that was up in the zone. This guy likes the ball up in the zone, so if I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking try to keep the ball at the knees and below. He doesn't handle that low pitch quite as well.
Count even now at 1-1. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
Full count, 3-2. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up, but this will land untouched. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Springer has a read on it. 1 down.
The designated hitter, number 5, Willie Calhoun.
To the plate now for Texas is the DH, Willie Calhoun. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball.
Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. The 1-1 home. This one is crushed. Back, and gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him as they've cut this deficit down to 4. We're watching an impressive power display today. With that one, these two teams have now hit a combined 5 homers in this game.
Matty V, this is turning into home run derby part 2. D-Row
5 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, there's a fight at the bat rack for both teams right here. A lot of mislocations right out over the heart of the plate, and neither side is missing.
He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through. Now the 1-0.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Here's a high pop-up. Bregman shading to his right. And that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, left fielder, Joey Gallo.
Stepping in, Joey Gallo. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Pitch on the way. No balls and 1 strike. In his career, Gallo is carrying around a sparkling slugging percentage up over 500. Obviously a huge threat every time he grabs a bat. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Fouled away. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Rangers draw just a bit closer thanks to this solo home run. 9th inning straight ahead. It's now 9-5. Luis Garcia enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. So stepping in, Alex Bregman.
Leading off for Houston, the third baseman, number 2, Alex Bregman.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. The 1-0 is laid off of down and in.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
The bouncer to the left side. He's got it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
The batter, number 1, shortstop Carlos Correa.
Here's Carlos Correa now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First offering on its way.
Ball.
Everything this guy throws moves. That 2-seamer has a mind of its own.
Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. Fouled off. Two and two. Count remains 2-2.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
The 2-2 one more time. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. George Springer waits on deck. Now the payoff pitch home is swung on and missed. He got him.
A lot of indecision there on that check swing, and that's something you see quite a lot on 3 and 2. When the difference between striking out and drawing a walk can be an inch or two, it's pretty understandable why guys aren't always aggressive with their swings.
From the stretch, George Springer is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. And he misses 2-1. Slider misses, and he's in danger of losing him here. 3-1. And a full count to George Springer. It's 3-2.
Count is full.
This is on the ground over to first. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Astros as they can't add to their 9-5 lead. Chris Davinsky, a right-handed reliever standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen.
Number 47, Chris Davinsky.
All set for the bottom of the 9th. Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. And now a pitch on the way. And it's fouled away. A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2.
That's the ball. That's inside. Full count.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
And he fouls this one off.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
And could this be the start? It's a long way back, but the leadoff man is on base to start their final set of at-bats.
Well, that was a slider in a 3-2 count, and it just didn't tempt him enough to get a good swing. A good job of pitch recognition and knowing the strike zone to draw the free pass there.
Here's Elvis Andrus now. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Here it comes now to Andrus. Slow roller down the third baseline, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Has a look, now the pitch. Grounded weakly down the line toward third, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. grounded back up the middle. There's one. Back to first, a ninth inning double play, and they're an out away from closing this one out.
Oh, man, that's just a backbreaker right there. You get the leadoff man to start the ninth, and you're looking pretty good, right? Not when the next guy bounces into a double play. We'll see if they can get the final out and wrap this thing up.
Now at the plate, Michael Young, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. First pitch coming. Here it is.
No, that missed. That's a ball.
Should the lead hold up in this one, the win would belong to Zach Greinke. Swing and a blooper to the right side. And that's in there. Base hit. He'll get it into second. And he is out at second base. And, partner, that's going to do it for this one.
Well, the discussion around this game is real easy. It goes back to that big sixth inning when they put everything together. They really broke out there and just brought it home after that.
This one comes to a close with a 9-5 final. The Houston Astros rode an important sixth inning to victory in this one. Zach Greinke earns his first win of the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Astros, 9 runs on 10 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Rangers, 5 runs, 10 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 44 minutes. Our paid attendance this afternoon at Globe Life Park, 48,114. The Rangers thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely.